Hey guys, so I saw this and I love this man so much. He is a legend, and the fact to see him like this, it hurts a lot. Um, Now you'll hear I'm gonna play this really short bit, um, and what he says at the very end, you're like, oh God, because you need to kind of have it in your mind, and he knows it, his family knows it, that you know pretty much there's a clock and it's ticking down real fast. But Michael J. Fox, the man, the myth, the legend. Um, so here's a small clip. I mean, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but he just kind of talks about with Parkinson's about falling down. He's broken his arms, his hand, stuff like that. But this last little bit, it's true about Parkinson's, and it is Parkinson's doesn't mess around. It is terrible. But I'll play this and just when you see him, you'll be like, "Oh my god!" But
which is a big killer with Parkinson. It's falling and aspirating food and pneumonia, all these subtle ways that get you. You don't die from Parkinson's, you die with Parkinson's. So I've been thinking about the mortality of it. I'm not going to be 80. I'm not going to be 80.
that should make you stop and think, "Shit." This man knows he's not going to make it to 80. Parkinson's is messed up. It's messed up. And that probably scares him to death, knowing that he's not going to live to see 80, possibly. And for all of us, let that be a warning. People say all the time about, oh, well, they're celebrities and this and that. Parkinson's obviously doesn't give a flying fuck that you're a celebrity. Robin Williams, when he died, the depression that he had, it's like, well, what did he have to be depressed about? Depression doesn't care if you're rich. Parkinson's doesn't care if you're rich. It doesn't care if you're poor. You can have all the money in the world. It's not going to do anything. It's not. So Michael J. Fox is a perfect example of how just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean you're able to just, you know, give someone a bunch of money and make all your problems go away. Parkinson's doesn't mess around like that. And the fact that he says, I'm not going to be 80, I'm not going to be 80, that hurts. 61 years old he's right now. 61 years old. So the way his Parkinson's is, I mean, I hope that in the next couple years I don't come on to see Michael J. Fox dead at whatever age. I don't. I do not want to see this man die anytime soon. But it would also be selfish to say, to have him keep going on like that. You know, I hope that every day is as painless for him as possible. Obviously his family, huge support, that helps. But, it that the love of your family isn't going to just make your problems go away. Money doesn't make problems go away. Believing in God doesn't make your problems go away. You know, some people have this idea that, certain things just disappear by doing other certain things with money or praying to God or this or that. Clearly, um, but seriously, when I'm not going to be 80. He knows. And just to hear those words out of his mouth, Michael J. Fox, the legend, it hurts. Because if that's him, think about us, regular common folk who don't have access to a bunch of money. You know, Again, Parkinson's, cancer, depression, just disease in general. It doesn't care if you're rich. It doesn't care if you're poor. It doesn't care if you're happy. It doesn't care if you have a family or 5 houses or a business. It doesn't care. It doesn't. It's non-discriminatory. It's like death. Death doesn't discriminate. Everyone dies. But these terrible diseases like Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, it's it's something you don't even wish on your worst enemy, because you see someone as amazing as Michael J. Fox going through, and you're like, wow, that's not something I would even wish on my worst enemy, because that's brutal. I don't wish, because you think of, oh, I wish it on my enemy, but then think about what that's going to do to them and their family. So Parkinson's is so messed up. He can't stop shaking. He's constantly twisting around and falling down and choking on, if he's chewing on something. And it's like he said, it's like you don't die because of Parkinson's, you die with Parkinson's, because it's not the Parkinson's that kills you, it's everything that happens during it. He could be eating and suffocate because, asphyxiation. He could fall and break something, and like that. But so you don't die because of Parkinson's, you die with it. And if there was a God and he's listening right now, could you do us all a favor and like nerf Parkinson's by, like, I don't know, 100%? Just that dial, that just turn it all the way down, please. But we've got an awesome dude like Michael J. Fox suffering like this, and people around the world suffering like this. Can we just nerf it? Just every disease, could we just nerf? Just, people like to think we're in some simulation. Can we just nerf everything? Just take it off the board. That would be great. That would be great. That would just be swell amazing. I mean, and it's hard to see a celebrity like him, because it's just nice, sweet, caring guy. And I can only imagine for you guys, if you have someone in your life that has, Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or dementia or anything like that, how hard it is for you, because it's not easy to deal with. And a lot of people, oh, well, I'll just put them in a nursing home and this and that. I don't feel like dealing with it. But then you have people like Michael J. Fox they're still fighting. They're still fighting. His family could have easily put him in a facility or something like that, but he's still fighting. So, I mean, he's going to be fighting to the very end. And again, I really hope that in the next couple years, because if he's saying he's not going to live till 80, I really hope that he does live till 80. And that I don't have to make the video saying that Michael J. Fox is dead at 67 or 68. Because again, he's 61 right now. And for him I think that would be heartbreaking for everyone. But I figured I'd kind of show this, and to remind you that while yes, they are celebrities, they are still human. He is going through a very real thing, and all the money in the world is not going to stop it from happening. The best doctors in the world cannot stop it from happening. Death, Parkinson's, any kind of disease or illness, it doesn't care about your social status. It doesn't care about your race. It doesn't care about your gender. It doesn't care. It doesn't. So while people say, oh, why idolize celebrities, or why care about them, they're just celebrities, he's still a human being. He's still a human being going through a very real problem. And he reminds everyone that there are other people in this world who aren't famous, who are going through the exact same thing, who are having a worse time than he is right now. It reminds everyone that this can happen to anyone, regardless of social status. So, Michael J. Fox just keeps fighting the good fight, and I really hope that I don't have to make that video anytime soon. I really don't. I mean, I absolutely love Michael J. Fox. But the day I do have to make that video. Anyway, yeah. Let me know, whatever, if you guys have someone in your life like that, Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, dementia or something, really affects them, and all that stuff. So that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.